This is the most humbling experience. Bro, please! I can't breathe. Red Bull Erzbergrodeo, year 2 for me. I've been having fever dreams about this place for like a year now. So much. What are you doing here? He's just like, what are you doing, dog? I'm ready to get sketchy again. I have a little bit more training in me, but dude, it's gonna be good.
Absolutely mental, this whole place is crazy.
Wild, crazy Austrian festival in the mountains.
Mayhem, carnage and racing.
I left the US to come out here.
The most insane week of the year.
Special place in my heart when it comes to Erzberg.
Erzberg's all about the atmosphere and the energy of all the people.
Very nice.
This is so tempo.
Okay, Erzbergrodeo, it consists of a whole bunch of events. First up, we have Rocket Ride, where you're racing up hills against other guys all off of a gate. And then there's 2 separate prologues. You go as fast as you can for the best time you can get. That determines which row that you are in for Sunday's race. Sunday is the hard enduro day. That's the day that everybody wants to get into and qualify for. It is the hardest thing that I've ever done on a dirt bike, and we're back and gonna do it. I did it last year on a 2008 KTM 300. The bike was really good and I had a ton of fun. We had a couple issues. The electric starter quit working. I ran out of gas pretty quick. This year we have a newer bike. I'm excited to show it to you guys. So this is my bike for the week. We have a 2025 KTM 300 XCW Factory Edition. The KTM boys brought this bad boy out for me. Last year I rode an 08, but they're like, hey, we want to see you on a 2025. So here we are. Factory Edition has some cool bolt-ons. I mean, the wheels, the triple clamps, some of the hard parts like this. I mean, this is as trick as you can get, kind of off the floor, so I'm stoked with that. They also got some of the WP race component suspension here, the Explorer 4X Pro. I added a few things. You know, I'm a motocross guy. I gotta have my Duval whole shot device, of course. Most of the racing here, you don't need a whole shot device, but it makes me feel better and it's good for the rocket ride. Got the seat cover on there. It's got the FMF muffler, but other than that, the engine is standard, it's stock, and I'm stoked with this thing. I mean, it's got a fan for when I get it super hot, the oil injected separately, so you can just go to a gas pump and fill this thing up with regular 4-stroke. On Sunday, this is gonna be a good machine for me. Got that bottom end. All right, we're gonna have some fun and do some challenges with Red Bull and Seth. Come along with me and we're gonna have some fun. So bad everywhere. I went in and the puddle was a lot deeper there than where I was hitting it. And the head drag race. That was close. Today's rocket ride, we'll see if I can do a little better than last year. Gotta pay attention to the start gate this time. I didn't know that they were doing it. I was sitting there, not looking, wasn't even in gear. And they dropped the gate. Shit.
Excited?
Yeah, super excited.
Nice.
Got a little more practice this year and
I see you've been out quite a bit.
A little bit.
Go on, Carson. Don't be lazy. Speed is key key, or like momentum is key at hard enduro.
My warm-up I rode a lot better than when I'm trying.
It looked like that he's gonna make it. Look at that hard enduro rider, Carson Brown. Stoked on your riding, my friends. Really stoked on your riding. Thumbs up for Carson Brown.
All right.
You're looking forward to the prologue, I bet.
Yeah, Prologue should be some fun, and yeah, ready to supper on Sunday too, so we'll see.
Nice, right.
I'll see you out there.
All right, we're headed down to the rocket ride for the finals. We don't have any chainsaws or horns with us, but we'll do our best to make some noise. Coming up. Looks like Carson may have crashed in the first turn of the last qualifier.
We have no idea.
Yep, we'll just have to see what happened.
First two heats we were ripping, got first place in the first two. The third one I was like, you know what, I want to get out of the start gate a little bit better. I'm gonna try first gear. Didn't work for me. Tried to make up some time, slid out. That was it for my rocket ride. But man, I think I had the most fun out of anybody. Hit a whole bunch of rev limiter and had some fun. We're ready for Prologue tomorrow. We're gonna keep her tapped. All right, we've been with the Factory KTM boys. We are guessing our Prologue time and our top speed. So the loser has to do a shoey. It's gonna be exciting.
Are we taking a time or the speed tomorrow?
Yeah,
both.
absolutely.
Both. I think I did 10:55.
Then something.
Yeah.
The first half slow.
Sorry?
I just had it up.
Ah, yeah? How was it?
10:45.
I was
What's the
10:45.
fastest time?
No, that was his time last year.
I think I make 10:20, 10:30.
Yeah, I might go in between just to be safe. To be honest.
It's not taking risks.
I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna go high.
Carson was really fast the second day last year. He was literally the only guy who went fast on the second day.
All right, so I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna go 150.
Prologue, heat 1.
We're gonna race up the mountain as fast as we can and get in a good time.
Gonna get hammered. Prologue racing up and down the mountain. Here comes Carson.
That was amazing. Oh, I'm glad everybody's okay.
Yeah, we got sketchy a few times. Good job.
There you go, so sketchy. Carson was catching the guys. I was obviously got as a spotter. I could see him closing in on a fast section, and then he tightened up right at the worst spot for Carson. He's up the back of them. He's trying to get around them. But you can't go wide here. There's so many big rocks. Carson got caught in the traffic. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
I catch two guys and they're battling, like brake checking each other and stuff, no spot to go around, and I'm screaming at them, revving them. I sat behind them forever.
Yeah, 11 so far.
Yeah, and that would have been a lot better.
Oh well, tomorrow.
2 guys, huh?
11?
Yeah. Oh well, it's okay. Could have been worse.
And you have fun?
Oh, tons of fun. Oh, I had a blast, yeah.
Would you prefer the bike from last year or this year?
Oh, I could go either way. I mean, I think this is going to be a lot better on Sunday, so we'll be fine.
We're gonna see later who's gonna do the shoe, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Day 2 of Prologue is coming up right now. Expectations, I would love to get a better time than yesterday. Obviously, the track's going to be a lot rougher. I'll just be stoked if I can better it.
Day 2. We're racing up the hill trying to beat Carson up there. Maybe we can beat him. Alright, how was it?
It was good, a lot rougher, but hopefully I put in a better time. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I'm just front end pushing all the way around, but I had fun. We're sitting P4 for run 2, so I'm happy so far. We'll see if anybody else whacks a better one.
As of right now, P4 just needs to be top 50 to be on the front row to have any shot of finishing tomorrow, so he's in good shape.
Just finished the second round of Prologue, sitting P4 on the day, P5 overall. Let's go see who has to drink a shoey.
150. Nah, a bit more, I think. 154 or something like this.
Thank you.
Sending it.
Having fun.
Having fun. Did you had some traffic or?
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, yesterday. Bad.
Yeah.
So it'd be good if we have.
I heard it that like two people ran, like you told me today, right?
Yeah.
Like two people ran like into each other and then
They were battling like full on supercross, like brake checking, doing all this stuff. And I get behind them and I couldn't make it pass. And then I finally passed one of them, and then the dude in front of me crashes. I hit him, I crash, I get up, and then they're both still in front of me. I'm like,
with these guys from yesterday, you would have been faster.
Yeah. Wait, I think
even faster,
even faster.
You did 10:54 today, and it's literally just like 8 seconds. Like, and yesterday it was way faster, right?
Extremely. So Chucky predicted 171, ended up with 154, so 17 off. Joseph, he thought he was gonna go 168, ended up 160, so off 8. Myself, I thought I was gonna do 150, I ended up doing 135. I was 15 off. Or Manny did 140, but he expected 153, so that was 13 off.
I was actually also pretty off from the time. Both of us were pretty off. Okay guys, who's gonna be the loser and the winner? Boy!
I don't have to drink a shoey.
Yeah, glad Carson doesn't have to drink out of the boot. Those things are a mess.
Yeah, get water and sweat out of them every day.
Jackie, it's your time. It's your time.
Give me a can. The loser has to drink, the winner gets a pour.
Winner gets
Tell him, mate, I'm thirsty too. I've done 2 prologues. Here we go, we've got to get ready for the party tonight. Oh, I want a full one. Alrighty, the Aussie shoey, but normally you do this when you win, but a dirty boot.
Everybody loves a dirty boot. Yeah, boy! Yeah.
guys want to know what number I'm starting with? The Erzbergrodeo 2025? Number 1. The guys in front of me were just specializing in the Prologue, so we're starting with 1 today.
How funny is that? He's number 1 at something.
Got no business running number 1 heading into today. I've got the least hard enduro experience. You're gonna see this thing flipping a few times, that's okay.
Just gonna chuck the box through to line number 4. Have to get that bike a bit lower. At the moment she's a bit like Prologue spec, so try and give him a bit lower to the ground. Maybe a bit easier for him, hopefully he makes it towards the Carl's direction and should help him a little bit at least. Carson's not exactly the tallest guy, so sure it's not so bad.
We're thinking stuff to change the levers, adjust the bars, that's kind of typically the stuff, and then a spark plug and spark plug wrench. Just in case I'm blowing her up.
Tape.
Yeah, maybe some duct tape.
Vice grip.
You have a backpack?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you will not need it.
Yeah, me too. Kind of need all this, don't I?
A year ago, he had never ridden any off-road, any hard enduro. He had no idea what to expect.
If there's an uphill, it's going to be a lot of pointing and shooting, not like finessing and skills.
But he did do a couple of off-road races in the States this year, and you know, he got pretty good at short shifting, which isn't his thing.
It's going to be more
The one we should.
You know, he has 0 throttle control, we always say. He just holds it wide open, uses the back brake and the clutch to slow down. But, you know, he started letting off the throttle and, you know, there's hope.
There won't be a lot of skill. There's going to be a lot of hope and dreams. Goal for this year on Sunday, the hard enduro day, is just straight up to make it further than I did last year. However many checkpoints I made it past, I want to get further. Last year I ran out of fuel in Carl's dinner. Every year the course changes, and so I don't know where that is. It would be super cool to make it through that.
30 seconds away, kicking off the 29th running of Red Bull Erzbergrodeo. And you can feel the tension. Once again, that electricity just amplified this first 50. Whittled down from just over 1,000 competitors, 27 checkpoints, have to finish within 4 hours.
All the big names right next to each other there on the inside line. Who's going to take the whole shot?
Yeah, the first part, the start in the first 10 minutes is just carnage, yeah.
I can't breathe. Inhaler, I can't breathe.
He's up here suffering in Carl's dinner.
I want to get further. Last year I ran out of fuel in Carl's dinner. It would be super cool to make it through that.
tough when you go to the limit like that. Last year he was rolling the bike and crying. This year he's riding through them like they're whoops. Carl's dinner, he's so close to it, but it's just dumping rain and it's ice now. It's gonna be tricky. Got about 30 feet to get through it. Take a little rest up here. Easier up here. Woo! Checkpoint 13, here he comes.
I'll tell you what, dude, this is the most humbling experience. I said that last year too, but when dudes with beer bellies are passing you, that's humbling. Like, I'll be honest, like the Carl's dinner thing, it was bad, but once it started raining, dude.
Well, you got lucky, got through there, because there's about 1,000 people stuck down in there. When it started raining, it was over.
I'm cramping.
Hey, you're still smiling.
I am. Hey, I'm pumped to be here, trust me. Oh, we're 20 minutes out from the time being up, just kind of waiting on this hill here. You can see guys in the woods, so there's kind of nowhere to go. I don't know if I'm even gonna make it because we're running out of time. Last year I ran out of gas, ran out of energy, didn't quite make the 4-hour cutoff mark. This year we got to stage 13. There was kind of a lineup at a hill and the time just ran out. The 4-hour cutoff ran out, but the bike kept going, I kept going. That's a win in itself, so I'm super pumped on that. Didn't quite make the fast 40.
You know?
Red Bull Erzbergrodeo 2025. We just finished, the time ran out, 4 hours of craziness. KTM 300 XCW, she made it, I made it. I'm sore, I'm beat up, the bike is a little beat up, but I had so much fun. I think they're saying I got like 83rd or something, but the goal was to make it halfway, and I did. So anything past that, I was pumped. I'm gonna come back for number 3. I'm gonna train a little more, and yeah, hopefully we can keep improving. Best things come in 3s, baby. See you next year.